Welcome everyone. Welcome to the round 2 of today. Okay, I got trying to import the grid inventory system from your RPG series to my game. When I launch the game, a single isn't, but it deals with my screen size. There is a solution for scalable inventory on my Discord in the help channel as a pinned comment. You need to normalize your positions. Instead of using pixel positions, you will be using values between 0 and 1, where, you know, 0 is like the most left part of the screen and 1 is the most right part of the screen. Apply the same idea to up and down. And you convert those values into actual, inventory system. So it's the principle stays the same, you just need to change it to be a little different. So the best answer is genuinely just check the Discord. There is a pinned comment on how to fix it. Ну і... Ага. I'm not sure. How can I approach this? So I want to generalize some kind of way to change the effect of the ability. Right now our abilities are only our abilities are only cast, yes, doing damage. Power. But I want it's even like here it's like, oh shit. Process projectile attack. Projectile attack. Directed. So even here it's like calculate damage. You see, it's only a damage. So I need a way to abstract the process of So this is going to be changed. But into what? Damage. Okay, so we have a damage over here. But it's not gonna be always damage. It might be something else. We might rename it into something like a all projectile effect or something. Hmm. Hmm. Man, I'm not sure. I definitely will probably rewrite this. Projectile type. So have a chance of. Huh. Huh. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking here, sitting here and thinking how I should approach this problem. Because right now I think I need to pack my data into the classes. But how properly to do it is like, it's a interesting question. So yeah, I am a little confused right now. Not gonna lie. So style effect, так, property. Projectile. Damage, heal, buff, debuff. So you have like you just say something like, oh, I am public effect type, and then I will be like, oh, I am actually an heal or damage, and just buff and debuff. Isn't that a little cumbersome? Damage, heal, buff, debuff. Well, if this Oh. I guess yes. Projectile effect type. Hmm. But damage. Yeah. Huh. Oh. Welcome everyone, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm a little more quieter, I'm just trying to think. Hmm. So, style effect. Wait, they like... Yeah, I guess. I guess we will have to change this a little. Now let's say We will change this by swapping each effect dot projectile effect type, right? Okay. Hello, Gregorist. That's some weird Gregoryception. Oh, for God's sake. Can't I just... Projectile effect type. Why can't it automatically switch effect projectile effect type? Boom. What? I really don't get it. Why can't it just automatically make all the... Press. Okay. Switch. Case. File. Effect. That. Damage. Row cannot fall out of switch case. Break. Okay. Move forward. Yeah. Can't you now? Oh, okay. Now he cannot missing cases. Okay, that was weird. Real weird. Not gonna lie. So we can damage, buff, and buff. And then when projectile is processed, might say, oh, I'm bouncy. Bouncy. Oh god. So with damage we will stay. Apply damage to targets. Pass targets parameter method. Nice. Again we'll say like them. Apply damage target. Effect. We will just say this for here. Great. Why can't I apply the damage? Oh, because it's like this. But instead of enemy, we will be applying damage to some kind of interface. Right? Yes. Or so I have apply projectile effect. Yeah. Ah. Have to approach this properly because it can be a single target. Apply projectile effect. If I just on target hit. Okay, here. Then we fall over here. And can form list of targets, right? Target, get AoE target. Can be an AoE, it can be just one target. Right? This part is done, but whatever. If I go into style. Under. Targets that add oh. 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 How? We'll say this. Wait. Why not just I am mildly confused what to do. So apply projectile effect. Damn. Apply damage to target. Target. Wow. Don't think we... Damn. Okay. But how does it decide targets and range getaway targets? This thing needs to be redone to be able to determine allies and enemies. So why you target them? My problem is still the same. How can I say that projectile effect can be like multiple at this? But if I want to have like a heal plus a buff, or opposite, a damage plus a buff or a debuff, how can I combine two effects at the same time? Oh my god. Having list of projectile effects kinda can make work. So it's like when it's applying, it applies multiple effects at the same time, right? It will have like a projectile type probably should go. Oh, actually no, it's funny. Oh god. I am so confused. Ow. So if I have just, I'm not sure how can I make this work. How can I make it so my projectile can have both like multiple effects on the hit, like it can heal you and it applies buffs, and there is a possibility of a debuff when it's doing its thing. I guess it will have to be a list of projectile effects. Because I see there are other ways how I can do that. Like just genuinely. You make it like only like this. Like you have list of projectile effects. Ah, why do people watch this? Why do people watch the streams? This is me just sitting there staring at screen and being confused all the time. Why do you guys watch it? Explain it to me. Oh. Projectile F. This projectile. Power. My screen all the time makes me feel little. Sure. It's just I'm not even sure where to poke right. I'm really confused. How am I going to deal with buffs and debuffs? Why he target? Why heal to target? So I would say for now we don't have four. Tower, tools, targets. Get component. Hello, Yellow Cat. Welcome to the stream of me sitting there and being confused all the time. Okay, it's a normal stream. Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter for now, let's just like this. Oh, sure. Now we will say Target. Target. Now need to abstract it over here somehow. Do I have? No, I surprisingly don't have any errors. Not gonna lie, kind. Long time no see you, Lokat. How is your vacation? Did you rest well enough? Have you recharged your batteries? I'm not gonna lie, I envy you a little. I wish I can just have one moment of just like to sit down and just finally breathe in and say I can relax for a moment. Like right now I'm just dumbfounded, not gonna lie. Okay. Yes. I will probably come back to. I do it right now. Or speed. Calculating it. Lewis. Yes, actually, that's a good idea. We can just, for the future, we can make prototype. To make prototype of the projectile effect here and just use copies of the prototype until update prototype type only when character stats are changing. So, projectile effect container. So, in the ability, now we will do I am actually kind of frustrated right now. Welcome back, Yellow Cat. I bet you were waiting to sit there and see me being frustrated and do nothing. Ah. Nope. It's like I don't even know how to approach this properly and not mess it up. Separate it like an additional effect? Oh, there is like additional effects which can be applied to the target. Huh? Can be... Right? It can be as just additional effects. Huh? Or maybe? But then buff, debuff, how we're gonna separate buff and debuffs? Hmm. So, how Okay. Yellowcat, are you here? I need a rubber ducky or more like a consultation. Let me know if you are available so we can discuss it. Man, I am... Sure. So, look. I have abilities, okay? Right now, abilities spawn a projectile. Which fly, or even like not specifically fly, it can spawn on top of the enemy, which is like a slashing effect, okay? And it does damage to enemy, okay? But I want my abilities not only to do damage, but apply buffs, or debuffs, or be able to heal targets. And this is actually kind of not that bad of a problem, okay? You can just simply say, oh, there is like the type of ability. Is it a heal ability? Is it a damage ability? Is it whatever? Okay? That's all easy. But what if I have a funny situation where it's like, oh, you have a damage ability, but it have a chance to apply buff or a debuff to enemy. Like, for example, you have some kind of attack which have like 20% of bleed damage chance. Okay? Or how about this? How about the ability which have a small chance to blind target? Okay? So, or here is another example. An heal which not only heal target, but apply some kind of buff to the target. Like, oh, it's a heal plus an buff to attack. Or opposite, it's like, it deals damage but apply buff. You see, like, how can I make it reasonable to combine multiple effects from the same ability? What do you think? Like, the most like ogre way approach to this is to just pretty much take this, the used power, extract it into like a class over here, which will say something like an ability effects. And inside this class we will say like, oh, what am I doing? And you will have a list of effects. And now, for every time when I attack or apply it in any way, whatever like whatever I'm doing, okay? I'm just gonna use this list to read all the effects I'm applying to the target. And then that's it, pretty much. That's the approach. Okay? Yeah, it's obviously object-oriented. But the problem is, like, how do you define it on the data side of the game? Like, how do I give myself, as a game designer later on, a tool to make me be able to define abilities that, oh, this ability have 10% chance to poison target. Ability and make classes and abilities damage ability. It's usually etc. I wanna say that I actually kinda disagree on this approach. Because then you will have, while that's fine, the problem that you're pretty much coupling your you will have to write pretty much code for every ability, right? And you're coupling stuff. So imagine if I want to say, oh, you have an hypothetically, you have an ability, okay, and this ability is like a sword slash, okay, and later on you will have an ability, okay, not ability, you give a player a possible way to make the sword slash apply poison. You see? So now you're like, how am I going to do that? Is it like a separate class? Like, is it like poison sword slash? Like, okay, fine. But what if it's like, now like you can, this poison can apply, this sword slash applying not only poison, but a blind at the same time. And it's like, do you override it too, and you now have like three different class: a sword slash poison, and a sword slash blind poison. No, that's definitely not gonna work, right? That's going to be very overwhelming very quickly, right? Plus again, it's like you're coupling your code to the effects of the ability, right? So it's like, if you want to make a new ability, you have to write it down. You cannot just simply say, oh, here, let me click right mouse button and create a new ability. You see what I'm talking about? I hope I make sense. Статусы. Okay. Sure, but okay. Ability. List of status effect. But isn't then you have pretty much a similar problem, but you can inverse it in opposite direction? What if you have an ability which applies poison? Oh, it's just an ability which apply poison. But now it's like it just that's it. It's like an ability which apply poison. What are you going to do? Make a blank ability which just, oh, I'm just I deal 0 damage. I just apply poison, right? That's how you do it. And again, that's technically I get it. This is like, my problem is not even like this. What you're talking about? This is honestly the smallest problem. My problem is how do I abstract it on the game design side, on the game data side. You see, like I have a scriptable object called ability data. How do I abstract it to be able to create multiple of those? Like, I want to make it easy for myself in the future to introduce all the abilities we want to have in the game and be able to easily change it. Make a poison list. Sure. But so every time when I add a new effect, status effect and stuff like this, I will have to make bunch of those abilities, ability scripts, and override them all. Isn't that going to be a pretty... I feel like... why is this so hard? Why did I become programmer? Why did I pick... Script or... data... But it's then we are pretty much on the same page. Pretty much what I just said, we should just make a list of effects on ability data. Oof, that's such a overwhelming discussion. I'm sorry if I sound like I have zero idea what I'm doing. Because that's exactly what's happening, I have zero idea what I'm doing. Oh god. Where's the list perfect? Oh. Mm. What the? Okay, I need a small recharge break. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay. It's a good talk to have this kind of discussion, so I can like process it, you know. Because right now I think I had an idea. I need a small break. I need a stretch break. Be right back, and we will continue in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I have a cup of tea right now with me. And I think I need a break from looking at this. And instead, we will do something different, right? How about we make it a little more clearer? When can we place and when we cannot place? Here you cannot place, right? But over here you can place. So we want to make it a little more clearer when it's possible and when it's not possible. Why am I error? What? I fixed you. What? Oh, I think I know what's happening. Fine. Fine. Okay. Okay. We have broken. Celebrating what outside? I'm grumpy. Stop being happy, people. Cancel. Big break. Selected action. No. Oh god, I haven't removed stretch break on the screen. My bad. My bad. Oh god. Why is it breaking? I don't get it. Now. Here I understand. Okay, if I press button. Fine. Unity. RMB Pro input. If selected action equals null, why is there a what? Why do you fire up? Selected action null. Return. You will not be doing it. What's happening? Why am I... you and release an object? Oh, fine. It's So and so. Action input. Yes. Don't like this. Let's check it. Okay, it fixed. And can I hear you? Yes, it's a trap. Be careful. Yes, it is difficult, but it is very rewarding, believe me. If you learn it, it is very, very rewarding. Okay. Fine, I fixed the error. That was annoying. Over UI object. Over UI object. It's done by the artist Lemon Squeezy. We are working together on this game. If over UI object. That's it, it stopped being annoying. I removed that error. Fine. Fine. Okay. Cool. Hello, Tech Dave. Welcome to the stream. I need some cool introductions like those cool people on Twitch do. Like a cool Carnage or stuff like this when, you know, they press a button and there is like a cool voice is like, welcome to the stream, or some stuff like this. It will be a compensation for my lack of actual coding skills. So if I do it here. Cover manage that component. Component run. Oh, yeah, that's definitely more complex than it sounds. It sounds always like, oh, it's just a grid-based kind of game. It's probably gonna be easy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But yes, honestly, you can you can learn it. I have a tutorial on how to do a tactics RPG game. While it's not perfect, and at some point it's okay. Your English is perfectly fine. I understand you perfectly fine. Look, I'm not the one to blame someone for an English. I speak terribly, comrade. Mm-hmm. If well, I got really disappointed with ChatGPT. Everyone were screaming how it's going to replace programmers very soon, and I tried it, and it's like, eh, like, eh. Our placement. Right. Wow, you're probably the first person I see who is like straightforward said, yeah, that's terrible. Most of the people I talk with, everyone is like, yeah, but it's like it does it sometimes decently enough. But like, you are the first one who is like, nah, it's bad, just bad. Wait. Tiled. Right? Sprite renderer. My bad. My bad. Sprite render. Then color. Default color. Area object. Let's rename it. Can place color. Area object. Right color equals tint color. And okay. But you need to know. Yeah. Yeah, it as assistant, maybe I agree. Maybe I agree as an assistant. I would say BEM. BEM. Whoa, we have so much errors. What's wrong? Carry object sprite. I'm not. Carry object get component. Okay. Right? Yes. Color is not changing. Why is it not changing? And why is there so many? We'll check. Get out. Get. Oh, it. What the? Oh. Obstacle check. Okay. False. It's true. And place color. In color. Why is it so? I know why. Get component in children. Right renderer. It's a little finicky. Because our character does have it's I bet it's because tower remove component. I bet this is why it's acting weird. Ow. Yay! It works! Here you cannot place him. Here you can. Bam. And now, see, you cannot place him too close, but you can place it over here. Good enough. Fine enough. But can place. Remove tint.
Окей. That's done. What else can we do?
Hey everyone.
Jesus, YouTube. You just scared me. Okay. Okay. I think it works fine. Back to abilities. uh, I don't want to deal with abilities right now. But you have to. You just have to. Have tea. Drink some tea. So how is life, everyone? Does anyone have anything interesting to tell? Because I am right now in need of a story. I'm definitely going to probably approach it with list of effects over here. Oh god. So if I approach list of effects through the... My god. I feel... So... I think it's really all about just having... Why not... Wait. Why not try to... Huh. Oh, have to do this. I'm like I'm really frustrated right now. How about we commit what I already did? Okay, why are you frustrated? Because I am stuck on something and I'm not sure how to approach it properly. Okay. It's like I know how to make it, but I'm scared to do it because I feel like it will be not a very well done solution. Hmm. My music playlist right now it's Judge Ice. It's the how is it called in English? Oh, give me 1 second, Judge. Oh, it's just called Judgment. In English, it's called Judgment. Do it in factor later. The problem with constant refactoring is like, this technical depth. And the problem is it's like, at some point, it's like, it's such a spaghetti that it's like, it's easier to just restart the game. Like, redo it from the scratch. That's what I'm scared of. But yeah, I think you're right. I should just start getting going, I'm just sitting there and staring at the screen and doing nothing. I'm disappointment for all of you guys. Yes, constant refactoring because you haven't thought it through from the get-go is not a good thing. But yes, as I said, I should probably just start moving forward. I have this idea of how to maybe approach or coding and debug logs. Sure. But I have an idea. How I can approach it. Maybe I can abstract it. Somewhat have a YOLOCAT said he wants to do it. What if... Yes. I completely agree with YOLOCAT. I spend myself like... As I said, most of my games which I abandoned... Hell, tutorials. What are we talking about? Let's talk about tutorial series. The Stardew Valley series were abandoned pretty much by me, which I admit it. This is a terrible thing to admit, but yes, it was abandoned. Because at some point I realized how many problems I have in this tutorial. And that refactoring them will pretty much be like rewriting 70% of the game. You see what I mean? It's like, why not just write it from the get-go, from the start, from the very beginning? You see what I mean? And the same with like Tactics RPG. It's like, I look at this and it's like, yeah, sure, we advanced further a lot, but it's like, I decided to do stuff in such a weird way that it's like, you shouldn't have done it like this. You should have approached this approach completely differently. And now if I want to refactor it, it's pretty much we are throwing away half of the tutorial. It's like, why not restart it from the start? You know? So yes, refactoring is not a bad thing. But it's like, still not... If you approach stuff not correctly, it's not a good thing. And I'm back to the square one. Oh my god. Tea. Every time when you're confused, consume tea. Okay. The consumption of tea has been fulfilled. List of effects. Yes, the Dark Souls one. Fun fact, I know this guy not because just because I watched him or something. He is one of my primary inspirations At one day, I didn't want to start this channel because I were like, I have awful accent, nobody will like me. But then I watched him and I'm like, you know, his name Sharp Accent is not only a funny name for a channel, he actually have a very sharp accent. How is it different from mine? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, let's start the YouTube channel. And now we're here, struggling to look at the screen. And yes, he restarted Dark Souls tutorial, I know. No, no lyrics. So, if I don't have... What if we... add a bill? Try breaking down into smaller steps. Look. Break it down. You're speaking truth, my dude. You're speaking truth. You're thinking it correctly. So... I think I should probably just make it work, right? And then bother with it. And ability. Ability data. Where are we? We're in character. Character. And tower when it's being initialized. Ability container contain data. Wife we Okay. For now, let's simply introduce public enum ability type. We reuse projectile. This projectile. If we hell, we will do different public ability type. Type. Ability type. So it can be for now we will do this. We will say here damage heal, buff, debuff. Then we will allow ourselves here. And because of that, you can just simply say press effect. Tile something. Yeah, and then we have a problem that we're pretty much making coupling the projectile in a very weird way to ability. Yes, that's a problem. So, what if we... What if we... projectile... What if we actually get rid of this? Oh my god! I'm so sorry! We can just say... I'm not surprised that no one watches those streams. I'm just sit there being frustrated and doing nothing. How can I approach this? How can I solve this? So instead of using projectile, we use projectile only to carry the type of ability it's carrying. It's fired from. Then we will just say, hey, here is ability data. Here is effects it have. Apply the effect of ability to the target. That's it. That's how it should be done, I think. That's how it should be done. Right? Yes, I think it's how it should be done. In that case, we will localize everything into a proper, with the proper way. Yes. Yes. This is how we're going to approach it. Okay. So instead of doing all of this pretty much, we will be having here. Yes. Have a good. Thank you very much, Yummy Bunny. This seems. I'm planning to do a playlist of TD tutorials later. Yes, but it's like this is just me working on something else. It's not related to tutorials in any ways. It's actually me trying to make a video game. Genuinely try to make a video game. Okay, so how can we do this? We can say so on a B. You can just plug in like, oh, apply the damage. Here is the damage application module, and then apply. So like this, we have like use power. Okay. So yes, we will have effect. We can just see ability effects. They will be like an okay. Let's ability process global object, and this will be public. And scriptable objects be abstract. Abstract on apply list targetable. Carp I targetable targetable so iTargetable will be an interface. Targetable will be an interface. Remove this public is not a class. Targetable. Okay. I target team contain and character source faster. Yes, we don't have. Yes, we cannot have abstract. It's not valid for this item. Wait. Yeah, abstract. Non-abstract. Can we mark scriptable objects as abstract? Yes, we can. Oh my god, we actually can. Oh, if it's like this, we can be like all issues are fixed, then okay. Now I'm a little annoyed by this. We need data, action data, page data, maps data, list. Okay, let's move enemy state data and activity data. Enemy data. Name data. Page. Enemy data. 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 Okay. Now it should be a little more cleaner like this. Yeah. Enemy stage, that looks much more cleaner than before. So it's not overlapping with all kinds of data. So, ow, I just dropped my fidget spinner. Yes, I have fidget spinner. So, no! I see what you're doing, guys. It's not a cookie clicker. Oh, it goes crazy. Anyway, back to that. So now, I can just simply say, honestly, suppose this I targetable gameplay to character like I wasted too much hour playing that game. Okay. So now I can just say that so okay, YOLOCAT, have you understood what I'm thinking to do? I think I will probably abstract the application of ability to the targets by creating a scriptable objects. It's like, oh, here is like 3 different scriptable objects. One is like, oh, this is applying just damage to enemies. And at the same time there will be second scriptable object which is like, oh, I apply status effect to the enemy. So it's like a player casts the ability and targets go through those ability effect processes, and they will apply, okay, I apply damage and you apply, like, I don't know, an status effect. You see what I'm trying to do? And because they will be an abstracted scriptable objects, I can just be creative with them and do a lot of funny stuff with them later on in the life of the game. Okay, and then I will be just processing all the targets over here. Okay, I need a stretch break. Be right back.
Me break. Oh, sorry, me bake. Bake. I'm broken, guys. Beyond repair. Okay. Style effect. How do we make damage? Go to defense. Source of attack. Target. Okay. How do we make damage? Here. Character. Apply damage for ability. Ah! No! Misclick. Damage. So that calculate damage for ability. Damage. And later on, we can just simply say, oh, it's possible to dodge this attack. And we will add dodge chances over here. Target take damage. That's it. So now in the ability data. Keep the target, that's correct. Projectile prefab, that's correct. Used power, that's correct. But here we will add public list ability effect process on target that's it. So now we should be able to just simply say, hey, ability, hey, fireball, on target hit, 1, don't have any. Okay. All of those two are direct damage abilities. They just apply the damage. Okay. And now. We will make our enemies targetable. Targetable. Yeah. Targeted. Boom. Targetable. Take damage. Perfect. Take damage. That's gun. Guns. Gun. Apply damage. Boom. Projectile type this, all of this. It's okay. Why do you need to report? Okay. Am I defeated? Oh. Okay. Enemies. Instead of enemy, we will say target. Enemy. Mm-hmm. Take damage. But instead of take damage, instead of all of this, here we will do something different. Apply heal to top. All of this can hell. Keep this can. Depends on the type of game. Generally speaking, you cannot be sure. Like, I would say if your script is more than 150 lines, like 100 lines even, you start to think, should you separate it into two different scripts? But like sometimes it's inevitable, like, you know, here is 120 lines. Here is 14 lines. Here is 22 lines. And here is 200 lines. Like, do it when it makes sense. It's all up to you to decide. It all depends on your approach, on what kind of game are you making, how are you making it. Generally, 150 you should start thinking about to splitting the code, and 200 and 250 is like maximum. It's like after that it start to get into like maybe you should think about it, maybe you are overdoing it. But again, look, it's all situational. I've seen games with like files of code with like 800 lines of code. Like, yeah, it's messy when you look at it. Oh, 800 lines, that's too much. But at the same time, you look inside of it and it's like, oh, it's just a separate, like, specifically created manager. And it does only one thing, and splitting it, it will just clutter your namespace for no reason.
Yeah. So your scripts will be compiling faster. YOLOCAT is correct. If you have too much of too big of a project, your game will be constantly be rebuilt, and it will take longer and longer and longer. That's true. Another thing which I will advise is try to minimize anything related to the scenes, because besides when your game is building, and it's not only building the scripts, it's building scenes too. So you can have this funny situation when you're trying to test your game, you press this start button, play button, you see it's completing stuff and it's making this stuff here, right? You see all of this, and this stuff will start taking like 20 minutes to compile. Imagine you're like making some small change in the game, right? You press this button and it's like, okay, 10 minutes later I will start. And it's all because one of the thing is your scripts, and another problem is scenes. People often misunderstood that scenes are not just like, you cannot just simply put everything on the scene and be like, ah, it's gonna work, doesn't matter. If something is on the scene, it must be loaded into memory somehow. Therefore, when you start the game, it will be loaded into your memory. Meaning it will take longer and longer the bigger your scene are. You see what I mean? I hope I'm not muted. That would be very awkward if I haven't unmute myself. No, I think I unmuted myself. Okay. Just gives this long speech about how to make a game and like, oh, I am muted. That would be a truly a streamer moment, isn't it? It's okay, I already checked. It's just funny. Activate ability. Huh. Instead of all of this. No, okay. That's fine. Target. Get closest enemy to position. Then target. Style attack. Attack. Fine. Style attack. Instead of this, will pass an ability. Mission. We will pass
He is. Along. Face. Covers. Right? Tile. Not- No. What? Project. Eh? I know. Because pretty. If I go into the projectile data, don't have. Where I used to grab the. Wait, I used to grab the projectile from the. Right? Projectile data. Projectile data, projectile types. That's true. That's fine. That's all. Ability. Okay. Oh. I remember why. Why. I get it. All right. Hit projectile attack. And that game object. Okay, so I instantiate GO, get companion projectile init, source of attack, target, and we have an effect. Source of attack, target, and we will say just ability container. Just store ability container. Keep bring the ability container. Container. Boom. Then on target, instead of doing all of this, especially this, we will simply get the targets and pass them to the ability or ability to process. Right? Projectile type. Boom. That's it. Then we will be like effect. Utility container. Wait. Mm-hmm. Wait. I have a problem. I need to figure it out. So third file type any later over here. Damage. Really kinda not correct. Data. Just say AOE over here. That's it. Yes, I do have this. I build. I like it. What if I this? Correct. So if I select I need to select is this ability an AoE or a single target? Why do it through the processor? No, this is just no, no lyrics. So projectile type. Another wall has been discovered. So we do this, but ranged ally, ranged target. Simply target. Target. Just target. Ability type, we can keep it like this. Right, yes. And we need to actually move this. Okay. Effect. So it will be either single target. Wait. Yeah. Reach. Effect. Reach. Single AoE. Yeah. That will be good enough. Can be ranged ally, ranged enemy, it can be AoE, it can be single target. It can be self if we want, so all ally, all enemy. Yes. Yes, this is so over here we will say targets. Ability target. Then we will say public. Text. Can be many targets. Can be single target. And based on this ability effect reach, we will be yes, we will need to rewrite this copy. Because I don't think we have yep. On target hit. Take damage. That's fine. That's fine. This fine. Everything. Now what we do is to gather targets for our on target hit based on the container that ability effect that go factory that AoE. Oh, with this done, we can just gather targets. Just like high targetable. No, it wants position. Targetable. Not target. Target opponent. High target. And then this single targetable, we will say, okay, you know, this is apply projectile effect. Effect. Ability that apply wait. That apply. Wait. Apply ability to targets. Target. Ability data. Okay. Okay. Applyable targets. Targets. Unique character. Caster. Ability dot. On target hit. Now this. On fly. Targets. Ability container. Yes. Okay. Targets. This. Caster. See you around, Yolocat. Thank you for showing up. Thank you talking me through this stuff. You helped immensely. Thank you very much. We just... It's going to be a tower defense game with RPG elements. Pug. And welcome to the stream, Pug. And then it will be on apply. Should I? What does it want? Want pasta. Просто так є. Так. Ай. Thank you very much. Don't worry, I have no idea what I'm doing myself. Believe me. Wait. Guys. Oh no no no. Yes, we want to keep it here because how are we going to process direct attacks if not for directly to ability container, not through projectile? Ah. We will say why? Okay. Hey Puck, don't worry, if you have any questions, go ahead, ask, I will answer. If you want to talk about what kind of game is this, ask away. If you want to ask about what's code doing, ask away. I'm here to talk, don't worry. It's an interactive stream, you see? Why do I? Do we really need something? What? Do visibility? What's my favorite game of all time? It kind of fluctuates. I have multiple, I would say, but is great. But I would say probably Doom 2. To Raycast, it seems like everyone else have their work but also doesn't at the same time. Because it's a very complex technology. If to be more precise is that Raycasts... Wait, I would like to make sure. Are we talking about physics Raycasts? Or are we talking about Raycasts graphical? That's two different things. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's me. It's me being stupid. No, raycasts are pretty simple physically. I don't know why someone might not understand it. Give me 1 second. Screen off. Don't worry. The privacy thing. Just to make sure nothing is showing up funny. Okay, I'm back. So, let's say you have. Let me make it like this. Now we will make it a white. So okay. Let's say you have an object. Let's say this is a box, right? Here, this is a box, okay? So you have an person, and he's looking somewhere, right? And this character shoot raycast over here, and he wants to know did he hit the box or not. So it might sound weird from the get-go, but actually it's not very hard to understand what's going on if you finally just understand that everything in computer science is mathematics. Like if I say, for example, let's say we have a character A and we have character B, and we will say here is character B and he is looking somewhat different, right? And he is definitely not hitting the box. We visually see that, right? You and me look at the screen and we can say, okay, character A is hitting a box. Meanwhile, character B doesn't hit the box. So, why does people confuse how the raycasts works? Because raycasts are actually a mathematical function in 2D or 3D space, which calculate does your line, this line, where right now we're working on a 2D space. So does this line of character A, the raycast, this is a ray. Does this ray intersect with any object? And how it's done is through mathematical equations, which is like pretty much taking all the object in space, in this case it's here, and ask them, does my line, this ray, intersect with you at any point in the world? And at some point it's like, okay, I know that through the mathematical equation, I know that we intersect in this point, and it will return this position as point of intersection, and this will mean yes, we do hit something. Meanwhile, if we cast the ray from here, our mathematics physics engine will be like, okay, does character B ray intersect with anything? Do we have anything in front of him? And he will calculate, he will do all the complex calculations behind the scenes. There is a lot of fancy formulas, and he will conclude that there is no intersection with anything behind on the way of B. This is how the raycast system works. If it's still a little complicated, there is another approach how you can think about it. We have absolutely the same situation. We have a character A standing over here. Okay? And imagine if we have just a 2D space, which is a grid. I'm sorry, my grid is not really good, whatever. So this is a grid, and over here on this grid there is a box. Let's even move it over here, okay? And what's happening is when, let's say we want to check, can A see this point and can A see this point? So technically speaking, behind the scene, this is a very big abstraction. This is not how it works, but this I'm just trying to make you understand. What's happening is we're shooting a ray. Over here, let's make it, I don't know, pink. Over here and over and over here. We shoot two rays. And behind this scene, the physics engine calculate the every space. So, is there anything abstracting in this cell when we're shooting ray towards here? Yes or no? No. Then it check this cell and ask, hey, is there anything abstracting me over here? Yes or no? No. Is there anything abstracting me over here? Because you see we're still in this cell. No. Okay. Is there anything abstracting here? No. Is there anything abstracting me to see this character? No, because this, and this, and this, and this cell is empty. And I can see target because of that. Okay? And meanwhile, he does the same to try to see this target. Okay? And it goes like, okay, is this cell empty? Can I see it? Yes. Can I see through this cell while there is nothing? Yes. There is nothing in this cell. I can see through. Is there anything in this cell? Yes. So I hit something. I cannot see this target. And this is how very simplified how it's done. So your ray is physically travel through the space and detect, is there something I'm hitting while I'm traveling through the space? If yes, I return that yes, I hit something. Okay? Do you understand now? It's better? Wait, I don't... Yes. Again, the last explanation with grid system, it's a very big abstraction. It's not how it actually happens. It happens through the mathematical equations, physical mathematical equations. You should look into trigonometry if you really want to see how it's done. There is a whole thing about intersection of objects, how to detect if two objects in 2D or 3D space are overlapping. All of this is done through mathematics. It's just how it's done. Wait. That's okay. Wait. Market. Still the same amount. Why? Contain. Tyler, have you heard me saying what games I consider my favorite game of all time? I'm sorry because I got really distracted with explanation. Yeah, and I mean original Doom, not a new one from 2000 whatever. Oh. Ow. Ow. Be able to simply play style ability, style attack. And when it reaches, should apply itself, right? We should be just attacks. Things should work now. Just gonna... Not sure it's working. Yeah, I'm not sure it's working actually. Oh. We messed up the projectile data somehow. Fireball. Up. Pull it. My other favorites are Valkyria Chronicles, Dynasty Warriors, and Warrior series as a whole. Jagged Alliance 2. What else do I really like? I would say Grim Dawn. Yeah, I think this is a good list. I think the main beloved one. Perfect. Try it again. Okay. Okay, we have some issue. Target hit. Wait, you used to run a blog dedicated to the Koei games? Was it like Koei Warriors or something like this? Yeah, I am a big fan since like 2006 or something. Or 5? No, earlier. 4. I played Dynasty Warriors 4 on PC first and I loved that game. Oh my god. But I'm not gonna lie, Taylor. Last few years I'm not a big fan direction the series is taking. Like for the last 10 years I were really disappointed, let's say it like this, in the direction the game is going. It's a common how can I say it? It's a common thing I complain about, that I used to be a very big fan of those games. I used to buy every Dynasty Warriors game I can get my hand on, including some of the Japanese releases, you know? But lately, I really not feeling it with where the series is going. It's like... I know Dynasty Warriors are not known for a complex gameplay, but somehow they make it even less complex. Like how can you simplify something so simple, yet somehow they keep doing that, and that's really weird to me. I think I know why it's messing it up. Sorry, runs over. But anyway, it's nearly 12 in my area. I think I will be going for tonight. Yeah. Hey, I will be streaming tomorrow. Jump in and we can talk about Dynasty Warriors as long as you will be on stream, but I think I need to take a break now. We will be streaming for nearly 4 hours tonight, so I'm kinda exhausted. So, yes, I think I will be done for tonight. Thank you very much everyone for showing up. I'm sorry for abrupt ending, and everyone, good night everyone, and thank you for the stream. Bye.